Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my skincare. Now, I apologize in advance for having on a full face of makeup. I have been filming all day, and I actually filmed this video last week and I really didn't like the footage, so I'm refilming it. So I apologize that I have a full face of makeup on and I'm talking about skin. But I want to talk to you guys about how I care for my skin, and I have lots of different routines because it depends on how my skin is behaving and what my skin appears to need at the time. That determines what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to walk you through some of the products that I have been using lately to care for my skin. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again for today's video. Yeah. Thank you. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you will stick around. So make sure that you click that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. And also make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's go ahead and get started talking about my skincare routines. First, let's talk about some of my cleansers. So if I'm going to begin to take off my makeup, one of the products that I'm going to use is this Neutrogena Ultralight Cleansing Oil. I actually received this product in one of my BeautyCon boxes a while ago, and I've been using this one a lot lately to begin to break down my makeup in order to start taking it off. When you apply this at first, you apply this to dry skin and you work it into the skin, and then you add water and you lather it up and it will remove your makeup. And it's so funny because I also have a video about how I remove my makeup. I used to use makeup wipes a lot more, and lately I've been using these other products. I received this deluxe sample of this boscia charcoal makeup melter, and this stuff is really good. It even breaks down any eyelash adhesive that I have on my eyes, and you work it into the skin for a minute or two, then you lather it up with water, and then you remove the makeup. And this is really good at removing makeup. This is just a deluxe sample, but I would purchase this for sure. I also like the Clinique melt that's similar to this, and I would purchase that one as well, but I never have to purchase these products because I'm always getting a deluxe sample or getting something free. If you want to do the very same thing that those two products do, you can use coconut oil. This is my little container here of coconut oil. This is Nutiva. I talk about coconut oil all the time, and now other people are talking about it, but I've been talking about it. You can purchase this for like $30 or $40 at Sephora with a different brand, or you can buy this much less expensive one from Amazon. And you can also get them at like Whole Foods stores and things like that. Any virgin coconut oil will do. It doesn't matter what the brand is. Coconut oil is coconut oil, but this is the one that I like, and this is the one I keep in my kitchen because I also cook with it, and I just take some out and put it in my little jar here, and I use it to remove my makeup. I use it to moisturize my skin. Coconut oil can do wonderful things. So that's another makeup remover that you can use as well. So that's how I kind of begin to break down my makeup. Now, I typically am going to wash my face a little bit more than that. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to continue to wash my face with other products. So one of the products that I talk about all the time here on my channel is the Origins Checks and Balances facial wash. It is a frothy wash. I have combination skin, and this does not leave my skin feeling dry or oily. It just leaves it feeling clean. So I like to follow any of those other products with this facial wash. Really good. Another facial wash that I use from time to time is this Sulfa Cleanse. My mother turned me on to this product. This is a prescription, and it is by Oprugen, I think is the company, and it has little granules, so it exfoliates your skin. I try to use it a few times a week to keep me from having any acne breakouts, and this is really good as well. So that's why I said depending on how my skin is behaving, that dictates what products I'll use. So I'll use my other cleanser on a regular basis, and then I'll incorporate this as well to help me with any acne that I may be seeing. Probably about 3 or maybe 4 times a week, I will use this cleanser. This is Clarisonic Refreshing gel cleanser, I'll use this cleanser with my Clarisonic. I could tell a difference with my skin when I started using my Clarisonic. Anybody who owns a Clarisonic knows that sometimes you will use all these other cleansers and you will clean your face and it looks and feels clean, and then you will use the Clarisonic and you will still get dirt on your brush head. It helps to clean deeply to remove any oil and dirt and residue of makeup that was left behind. So I used to use this every day. This is the sensitive head that I have on here, and they will tell you you can use it every day. I like to use it less frequently now because I don't want to exfoliate every single day, but I do like to use this a few times a week, and it really helps me feel like, and I believe that it keeps me from having all these clogged pores, and it just really gets that deep down dirt that's left behind on your skin. If you don't have a Clarisonic and you don't have any intentions of buying one, you may want to just incorporate some type of exfoliator. I got this in my BeautyCon box. This is the Kate Somerville ExfoliKate. That's the name of it. And it says Hollywood's 2-minute facial. And you really don't need to leave it on but about a couple minutes because you feel that tingling when you have it on there. But you rub this on your face, and I think you rub it on first and then maybe you add water after about 30 seconds or something. And then you let it sit for a total of 2 minutes, and then you wash it off. And it's a good exfoliator. It's intensive exfoliating treatment. So if you don't have Clarisonic, I would recommend getting something to exfoliate your skin. Another product that I have been using a lot, I've been using this lately because I heard that black soap is really good to kind of help purge your skin, which is why I did start getting some breakouts and help open up clogged pores and good for the skin. This is what mine looks like now because it has a different pH balance and it's going to get soft and round whenever you start using black soap. And so I keep it in a soap dish and it looks kind of yucky, but it's soft, and I use black soap when cleansing my face from time to time, and I don't use it every day. And this is one that's unopened. This is not the same brand that I have in that container, but this is one that's my second one, my standby, and it is an organic 100% black soap unscented. And black soaps are just really good for your skin, especially if you have acne prone skin. But when you use them, beware that your skin may get worse before it gets better. So you may purge and have a breakout, and then it may begin to clear up. So about 3 days a week, I'll also use the black soap to cleanse my face. Those are some of the products I use to get my face clean. I also have things like, I got my makeup wipes in here. I don't use them consistently all the time anymore, but I do use makeup wipes on my face as well from time to time. So another product that I added to my skincare routine is tea tree oil. And I have to give my daughter credit for this one. She likes to use tea tree oil on her skin. After she mentioned it, I read about it. And so I use it to spot treat whenever I have a blemish. And really, it does reduce the size of your blemish, or it is gone altogether. If you put just a little bit of this on at night when you go to bed, it will just shrink your blemish in half if it's a large one, and if it's a small one, it may disappear. This stuff is good. Now you want to make sure that you get a tea tree oil that has like the top like this and it's in a black bottle. That is what 100% tea tree oil is going to look like. And this one I picked up at Marshall's. I can't pronounce the name. It starts with an L, and I really couldn't find it online anywhere. So I just picked up a different brand the next time that I needed it, because this is pretty much on empty. And this one is Now Essential Oils, 100% pure tea tree oil. I purchased this one at a beauty supply store, and this is a new bottle. So I really have been enjoying it. It really has been helping with my acne, as well as like just clearing pores. So something that I have been doing lately and have been loving is steaming my face. So once I clean my face and take my makeup off, I'll boil water and pour it in a huge bowl, and I will put a towel over my head and sit at the kitchen table and let the steam open my pores and steam my face. And I put a drop of tea tree oil in there. Essential oils are good whenever you are steaming your face, but this one in particular is good for your skin, and it helps really unclog and open up those pores. So if you steam your face about once a week for 15 minutes, it will help open your clogged pores. And then what I like to do after I steam is follow with a face mask. because your skin is ready to really receive the benefits of face masks. And I like to use these that are by Origins. This charcoal mask is good for unclogging your pores. It says Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. The charcoal in the mask will help unclog the pores. So this one is good. This is like a deluxe sample size and it's good. I also have one for acne. This is Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. I don't use this one quite as much because my acne is kind of under control, but I will put this on a blemish and sleep with it at night. I will do that, or use it in areas where I have acne at the time. And then I have the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask. And this one helps to minimize the texture on your skin, and I have a lot of texture. You can put this one on certain areas where you have pore issues. You can put this one on where you have acne issues, and you can have them on your face at the same time and just put them in different places depending on your skin. You can use this anytime, but it is also good to use it when you're following steaming. So that's really nice. After we have done the mask, and I don't do that every day, when I'm ready to start moisturizing my skin, I will use this Origins Essence Lotion. There are other brands of Essence. That's the type of lotion it is. The way I understand it, Essence is like another type of, it's kind of like liquid moisture, and it helps to prep the skin for anything that will follow this product. So you put the Essence on, and it kind of adds moisture to your skin, and it will help other products work better that you apply after this. Okay, so I purchased this one a long time ago from Origins, and I've been using this one, and when I use this up, I'm going to move on to one that I have from Tatcha. I have it in a sample, like a starter kit. I'm going to try theirs out and see which one I like better. This is a third of the price of the Tatcha one, so I'm hoping I like this one better because this is less expensive. So some moisturizers that I use, I will moisturize from time to time with coconut oil, so that's a moisturizer that I use. I've been loving this Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter. It's SPF 15 and it says brightening and smoothing daily moisturizer, but it does have sunscreen in it. I got this from a Beautycon box at the same time I got some of my other products, and I noticed that my skin was kind of looking more even in tone when I started using this product. I don't know why, but it started evening, so I don't know if I was getting more sun exposure than I needed and needed that SPF. I'm not sure, but I just saw my skin look a little bit different with this moisturizer. It's not really cheap. This is a smaller size than what is sold at the store, and I believe it's like $17. I thought it would be less because it's drugstore, but it is pretty expensive, but it is a really good moisturizer. Another moisturizer that I've been using a lot lately, I got in my Influencer box. So you guys know that I sometimes get products from Influencer. It's an app, and I got that Revitalift product. It came in this box, and I had some documents in here, and they challenged me to use it for 14 days. So the challenge was to use this product for 14 days and see if I saw a difference. I took a couple of pictures in my social media, and I also had to complete a survey at the end. And I actually did see a difference. I really could tell a difference with my fine lines. That was the biggest difference around my eyes. And I could tell it whenever I was putting on my concealer and my setting powder, that I just had less fine lines around my eyes. And I also noticed that my pores did not look as large either. So this is not that affordable either. It's like $17. It's not cheap, but it lasted for 14 days, and then I've been using it probably now an additional week, and I still have quite a bit left. So this is maybe a 30-day to 6-week amount in this jar. But it does really work. It's a really good anti-aging moisturizer. If that's not your issue, then you don't necessarily need that moisturizer. But if you are aging and you want to kind of help with that, that's a good one. Before I started using the moisturizer from L'Oreal, I had begun to use this Tatcha water cream. It's all fancy. It has a little spatula here. And this is a really good summer moisturizer. I'm not sure how it will perform in the wintertime because it's not really heavy, but because I've been using it here in the spring and summer, I could say for sure it is a really good summer moisturizer, and it is lightweight, and it also has anti-aging properties. But this again is not that inexpensive. It is actually very expensive. It's like $68, I think, for this little jar. But I wanted to see what the hype was all about, so I bought it, and I have really enjoyed it. And I only stopped using it so that I could do the 14-day challenge, and I will be going back to this when I am done with that product and want to see if it has these anti-aging properties as well. So it doesn't really matter what moisturizer you use. You don't have to use these, but do not be fooled if you're a person with oily skin or combination skin and tell yourself, well, I don't need a moisturizer. I have actually learned recently that sometimes when your makeup looks really oily, it's because your skin really wasn't prepped to begin with and didn't have moisture. That a lack of moisture will sometimes produce the oil that we're seeing on our skin. I also thought I'd tell you guys what I've been using that was prescribed by my dermatologist. I used to use Axone, but it is extremely expensive. Even with insurance, it's extremely expensive. So my dermatologist switched me to this clindamycin, and it is much more affordable, and it pretty much does the same thing. It's a clear gel, and you just put it on morning and night, and you're not gonna get the flaking, and you know how your skin feels irritated whenever you're using acne medicine. There's no irritation, there's just like zero side effects with this stuff. And when I used the Axone, it was the same thing. It takes a while for either of them to start working and for you to really start seeing the results, but if you consistently use it, it will keep your acne from returning. The only reason that I had a couple of breakouts here recently was because I switched and started adding in the black soap, and I hope that that wasn't a bad idea, but it was purging those breakouts. Basically, I really haven't had a lot of breakouts since I've been using this consistently, so that was just the one that was prescribed for me. If you really do have a lot of acne issues, don't continue to live with it. You can try your over-the-counter products, but if they don't work, go to the doctor. Just go see the doctor. That used to be a song. My dermatologist is not requiring me to come all the time. I just went to her once, and she's prescribed this, and I have refills on it, and this is really cheap. I'd probably spend less on this than I would on a whole lot of other products over the counter, because typically you buy something over the counter and it doesn't work, you keep buying new products, and you will spend more money trying to solve the problem than if you just go see the dermatologist and let them tell you what you need. Just do it. Don't think you have to live with it. It can be fixed, okay? My daughter actually used Equate, and it is a serious acne medication, and it pretty much gives you new skin, and you may never have another breakout again in your life. And it was a serious, grueling process for her to do that for 4 months, but it gave her a new lease on life. So if you have severe acne, go see a dermatologist and see what you can do about it. The final thing that I want to talk to you about, so I do all of that just depending on my skin, and lately here I have been misting with this product, and I want to tell you about it because it's so funny. This is not sold anymore. I purchased this a long time ago, and I kind of just had it around like to decorate my beauty room, and I finally decided to start using it, and I love it. It has a cucumber scent. It's by Benefit. It's called Ultra Radiance Facial Rehydrating Mist. I bought it because I thought it looked pretty. I didn't necessarily buy it to use. I like the container. Before I go to bed, after I do all the things that I've listed here and I put my moisturizer on, I like to finish with this spray. It just makes me feel, I'm going to try to look for something else to replace it. So if you know of another rehydrating mist that is just used to hydrate the skin, especially if it smells of cucumber, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm going to be out of this soon and I don't have a way to replace it. But this is just a nice way to refresh your skin any time of day, but I especially like using it right before I go to bed. Just like it. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video and found it to be helpful. If you have any questions or comments for me, make sure that you leave them for me below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, make sure that you click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. Now, I mentioned this in another video, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys now. I'm 43 years old. I will be 44 next month. I have an adult daughter, and all of this stuff I just told you guys may seem like a lot to do, but it's really important if you want to have young looking skin for as long as you possibly can. And your diet is also important too. And so I've been working on that because I want my diet to be good to help me with my skin. So I just thought I would share with you what I've been doing lately to take care of my skin, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in the next one. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out. So I got a little bit tired of my hair and decided to throw it up in a ponytail. Hence the reason why I got this poof on top of my head.